everyone, and welcome back to the Sonder Cast, where we explore the unique and meaningful moments in everyday lives, one conversation at a time. I'm Adam.
And I'm Kayla. And today we've got something delicious for you, literally. We're talking about food, but not just any food. We're diving into popular dishes from our countries and exploring the culture and language behind them.
Exactly. We'll talk about traditional meals, what they mean to us personally, and maybe teach you a few food-related terms and expressions in English along the way. So if you're hungry, well, sorry in advance.
Yes, get ready for a virtual food tour. So Adam, let's start with you. What's one popular dish in your country?
Well, I'm from the U.S., and there are so many iconic American dishes. But one that always comes to mind, especially when we talk about comfort food, is macaroni and cheese, or as we call it, mac and cheese.
Ooh, I've tried that before. So creamy and cheesy. It's like a warm hug in a bowl.
Exactly. That's why we call it a comfort food. It's not fancy, it's not complicated, but it brings this feeling of home and nostalgia. A lot of Americans grow up eating it, especially as kids.
I've noticed that in American culture, the idea of comfort food is really big. Can you explain that term for our listeners?
Great point. So, comfort food refers to dishes that give you a sense of emotional comfort. They're often simple, warm, and associated with family or childhood memories. For example, chicken soup, mashed potatoes, or even a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah, like how certain smells or tastes can bring back memories.
Exactly. It's very emotional. And it's interesting because mac and cheese can be both homemade, baked in the oven with breadcrumbs, or just from a box. And both versions are loved in different ways.
That's fascinating. Do people eat it as a main meal or a side dish?
It can be both, actually. On holidays like Thanksgiving, it's often a side dish, next to turkey or green beans. But during the week, some people eat it as a main course, especially with added ingredients like bacon or broccoli.
Yum. So is there a cultural meaning behind mac and cheese?
Well, it's tied to American identity in subtle ways. It represents simplicity, accessibility, and a kind of do-it-yourself spirit. Plus, it's affordable, so it's a staple for college students or families on a budget. Okay, Kayla, I'm super curious. What about you? What's a popular dish from Brazil?
Oh, I was so ready for this question. One of the most traditional and beloved dishes in Brazil is called feijoada. It's a black bean stew cooked with pork and sometimes other meats, and it's served with rice, collard greens, farofa, and orange slices.
That sounds incredible. So many elements.
It really is a full plate. It's hearty and rich, and it's often eaten on Wednesdays and Saturdays, almost like a ritual.
Wait, you said it's traditionally eaten on specific days?
Yes. In Brazil, especially in Rio de Janeiro, it's common for restaurants to serve feijoada on Wednesdays and Saturdays. It's become part of the weekly rhythm. Some people even plan their social lives around it, like, let's meet on Saturday for feijoada.
I love that. That shows how food is tied to routine and community.
Exactly. And there's so much history behind feijoada. It's believed to have originated during the colonial era, possibly influenced by the meals of enslaved Africans who cooked with leftover pork parts and black beans. Today, it's a national dish, served in fancy restaurants and family kitchens alike.
That's powerful. So it's not just a meal. It's a story.
Absolutely. In Brazil, food often tells stories about resilience, diversity, and fusion of cultures. And the word feijão actually means beans in Portuguese, so feijoada roughly translates to bean stew.
Very cool. And what was that side dish you mentioned? Farofa?
Yes. So farofa is a kind of toasted cassava flour. It's dry and a little crunchy, and it adds texture to the meal. Brazilians love it. We eat it with everything. It's one of those ingredients that surprises foreigners, but once you get used to it, you miss it when it's not there.
So if you're making a traditional feijoada, it's a whole production, right?
Oh yes. Takes hours to cook. It's a social event, really. People gather, eat slowly, drink caipirinhas, listen to samba music. It's a vibe.
Let's shift gears for a moment and talk about how food shows up in the English language. There are so many food-related idioms and expressions, right?
Yes. For example, we say someone is the big cheese to mean they're important or powerful.
Right? Or if someone is full of beans, it means they're energetic and lively. Nothing to do with food, really, just the expression.
Another one is a piece of cake when something is really easy.
Or spill the beans to reveal a secret.
And one of my favorites, food for thought, meaning something that makes you think deeply.
I love that one too. It shows how language and food are so connected. Both are part of culture, identity, and how we express emotion.
So now we want to turn the mic over to you, our listeners. What's a popular dish in your country? What food brings you comfort or tells a story from your culture?
Share it with us on social media or send us a voice note. You can even describe it using some of the food expressions we talked about today.
We'd love to feature some of your responses in an upcoming episode.
Before we go, let's review a few key terms from today. Comfort food, food that makes you feel nostalgic or emotionally satisfied. Side dish, a smaller dish served alongside the main course. Stew, a dish made by slowly cooking ingredients in liquid. Fusion, combining different cultural elements into one. And of course, idioms like a piece of cake and spill the beans.
Great vocabulary to add to your English toolkit.
Thanks for joining us on this flavorful journey. Remember, food isn't just about eating. It's about connection, history, and language.
We'll see you next time on the Sonder Cast, where every story has a flavor of its own.
Stay curious, stay hungry, and keep learning.
If you are a content creator, here's a free music for your video.
Yeah.